This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, or perhaps welcome back to my channel. This is KK All Night. Here I focus on style, fashion, and outfit inspiration, heavy on the outfit inspiration. So if those sound like things you might be interested in, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell so that you never miss an upload. I currently upload my OOTDs on Sunday for the previous week, as well as Wednesdays, which will feature thrift hauls, Marshalls or TJ Maxx hauls, or pretty much whatever else within the realm of fashion that I want to talk about. So this starts the week of September 28th, and this first fit is my church fit. Let's start from the bottom up. We have on these Coach wedges. They are leather. They are super old. Quality is fantastic on these. There's been no peeling, no pulling apart. I haven't had to redo anything to the sole. So Coach is definitely a top-notch brand. I do feel like their newer products may not have as high a quality, but still compared to other brands, still top-notch. So I paired it with this Ankara print maxi dress featuring this orange and blue. What I love about this dress is that the print is different on the front and the back. And yes, this is definitely the back because there is a tag in the back. You notice there's also a tie, so you can pull your waist in and you can feature that tie in the front if you prefer. It's 100% cotton, so it's easy to launder. And of course, this was thrifted. So I wanted to do a little juxtaposition. So I threw in this menswear inspired button-down shirt, which will always get you right when you have on any type of skirt. A crisp white button-down is chef's kiss. But to add a little bit of razzle-dazzle, I added a tie. And you'll see that the navy whites and royal blues in the tie are pulled out in the skirt. So we're also doing a little bit of print mixing. I had to safety pin the tie down because I want it to lie straight. And admittedly, my tie tying skills are not the best. But to cover that up, I put a little decorative pin on it. I have these orange and blue earrings, which are perfect. They are from Pakistan. A good friend of mine got them for me. And just some jewelry to complement, gold jewelry to complement the look. The purse for the day, I'm taking out the YSL. So we are going to have a good time. And that is the fit. One more twirl. Now, I am going on a little quest this afternoon to try to find this dress jacket from Zara. They're supposed to have one in my size out in Pentagon City. So we will see how that goes, but stay tuned to see how I style this look for after church. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Okay, everyone, I am back. Still Sunday, September 28th, and I just tweaked this outfit a little bit because I had some errands to run. It is considerably hotter out here, so if I was going to be outside a lot, I think I would have to put on a different top, but because I was in and outside of stores, I was fine. Little tip, if you plan on going shopping, don't wear a tie with your outfit. It's very cumbersome to get in and out of. But actually, that was not my intention. I went to Zara looking for a specific jacket. I thought they had it in store. Turns out they didn't. And since I was at Pentagon Mall, I always hit up Akira there. They have a lot of stuff in that store. It can be quite overwhelming. But they have some interesting pieces, and I did pick up a few things, so please look for that in a Wednesday upload from me. But I had my hair up. I took it down and put on this Amsterdam hat that was thrifted, great condition. I took off the pin that I had, the tie pin that I had, and most importantly, I took off my Coach wedge heels and added my tennis shoes for a couple of reasons. The wedges were not uncomfortable, but tennis shoes are going to be comfortable, more comfortable than a heel, whatever the heel, in any situation. And two, I wanted to give it a little bit more street cred, a little bit more relaxed style, and with the flats, you can do that. So these are Le Tigre tennis shoes. Even though you can't see them that much when I'm just standing here, they do peek out when I walk. So kept the same blue and orange earrings on, but that was just how I updated the look. I kept my purse because it was, I wore it crossbody, my YSL, so I could be hands-free looking through items. So there we go. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey party people, happy Monday. Today is September 29th. This is the in-office fit. Let's start with my walking shoes. We have these Timberlands, these green Timberlands. And then as you can see, I went for green accents. I have my Michael Kors purse, which was thrifted, this little skinny belt that I threw on to pull in that green color, as well as my green earrings. When I take this jacket off, I have this green pin, which is a leaf, which I thought was appropriate for fall. Pro tip, always try to be intentional with your accessories. It just will show that you put that extra effort into your fit, and it will have you looking and feeling good all day. So something else I'm doing, I am of the mindset that if there are clothes that I still wear or can fit, even if they aren't my favorite, if I have space in my closet, I'll keep them. Well, recently my closet shelf collapsed. My husband says it's because I have too many clothes, but I think the shelves weren't sturdy enough. In any case, we ended up going ahead and converting it to actual shelves, like brown shelving, as opposed to that white wire that we had. But in putting my clothes back, I really did have to take a look at things. So there are things in there that may be a little bit big now that I could make work, but they are not necessarily something I have even thought about or much less worn within the past year. And so what I'm doing is taking a final look, is what I'm going to call it, at these items to see if there's something that I do still want to keep. And this jacket is one of those items. So this was originally purchased from Shein probably around 2020, 2021. It came with pants, this same fabric. The pants are way too big, but I can still wear this duster. The issue I have is the quality of the material. It is definitely not showing up on camera, but I'm just not sure that this is something that I want to keep and wear. It is very thin. This kimono is not meant to, or duster is not meant to keep you warm. It is only meant to act as a layering piece. So I'm wearing it today. I do think it's cute, but I do think this is going to go in the donate pile. So underneath I have this black jumpsuit, which was also thrifted. And this is probably how I'm going to go about most of my day. I've been carrying my city bag, DC Skyline city bag here lately, because it works and because I haven't felt like switching it out. In the past, on Sunday, I would really use that day to plan out my outfits, accessories, shoes, bags, everything. But here lately, because of life and lifing, I have not had as much time, so I'm ending up doing the outfit a day or two in advance. So I haven't quite put as much thought into that, even though as I'm just telling you, you need to be intentional about your accessories. So let's put you on pause and I will show you my work shoes for today. Okay, I just want to show you the shoe up close. These are by a brand called Butter. These are leather. They have the double toe, peep toe. So let me back up and put them on. Gone are the days when I can balance on one foot without holding on to something to put on my shoe. So there is the whole look. This belt is not an exact match to the green on my shoes, but it doesn't have to be. And one thing that's helping is the distance between the shoes and the belt. But the purse is more of an exact match. And I, believe it or not, did not realize that. I've had this purse for about a year, maybe two. I've had these shoes since pre-pandemic. And this past week, I just realized that they match. Maybe another telltale sign that I have too much stuff. But either way, this is the office look. And with that, you guys, be safe out there. Hey, party people, happy Tuesday. And happy birthday to my dad-in-law. Today is September 30th. This is my in-office fit. Let's start with the shoes. I have on my Michael Kors flats. Didn't change into heels today because these pants need the hem taken out. So they're just a little bit too short for my liking for my heels. I like them to come right over almost the full front part of my heels. And they couldn't do that. And I didn't feel like or have the time to take it down and hem them myself. First pro tip, if you are not a sewer, they have basically fabric heat activated tape that you can fuse and do your own hem if you just need to do a quick hem. Sometimes they will last through a washing, but most of the time they come out. So it is a temporary fix. These pants are Zara. They were gifted to me by my friend. She accidentally put 2 in her cart, and rather than return them, she just said, would you like them? And I said, yes, I would. Her loss is my gain. I paired it with this blazer. This blazer is part of a suit. It's from the Fashion Nova Luxe line. What I love about this, of course, are the vibrant colors. It's like it's against the black background, and it has these tropical flowers on it. I pulled out the fuchsia in my earrings as well as my bag. And that leads me to my second pro tip. Ladies, if you can get your bags down to 2, I highly suggest it. So, for instance, today I have my purse, which is also doubling as my computer bag, and I have a lunch bag. Sometimes I may have a big bag that is my computer bag and my lunch bag, and then I have an actual purse. I know sometimes for people taking the metro or buses, having just one bag might be too heavy to carry. So I would suggest a backpack, again, that you can put everything in. Even though it may be a little bit heavier, I feel like it's easier having one bag than just feeling like a bag lady or a bag man carrying all of those items. So with that, let me hit a pose for you. And that is the look for today. You guys be safe out there. Hey, party people. Happy Wednesday. Today is October 1st. I am not in the office today. There is a bee or something. Ooh, don't make them mad. Don't make them mad. Get out of here. All right, I think crisis averted. So not in the office today, so I'm going to be taking advantage of that to run a few errands. I have to try on some things that my seamstress was adjusting for me, so that's why I have on this bodysuit, similar to what I would wear if I was thrifting. I want to have something against my skin, but something that, you know, if I'm out there and there's a piece of the garment that's off or hanging off, I'll have something underneath there. So it was chilly, so I decided, let me just put on my jean shirt. And this is a men's thrifted shirt. I believe it's Levi's. And what I love are the snap details. Usually on a jean shirt, you'll have buttons, but these have snaps. I did that half millennial tuck for a little razzle dazzle, pulled out this clutch because it matches. You see, I have these rainbow earrings, which I think are so fun because they're not the traditional rainbow order, and it pulls out that coral, as does this purse. This purse has gold in it, so I alternatively could have put on gold accessories to pull out that color in the purse. I also popped that coral on my feet with these slides, Sam Edelman. Again, if you're coming in and out of garments, you want to have something that you can slide your foot in and out of easily. And then I opted for this mini skirt, or jean skirt. I guess it's both, a jean and mini. I wanted to wear a jean skirt, and so again, ease of getting in and out. And I was like, wow, these match perfectly. This skirt is also thrifted. I don't know if I said that already, but this is the fit for the morning. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Okay, I'm back. I did a little tweaking for mid-morning because it was a little bit chillier than I thought. I was looking for some jeans that matched this dark denim, but then I saw these sparkling and I said, I want to wear these. What I love about these rhinestone studded jeans is that the embellishment is on the front as well as the back. A lot of times when you have embellished clothing, it will only be on the front, and I get it because if you're sitting down, you don't want to damage the cloth or the clothing or have them pull off, but I'd rather take the chance. I like an all over embellishment effect, and kept the same shoes. Opted to go for just grabbing my wallet because if you remember, my clutch had gold in it, and these are the rhinestones, so I thought they were kind of clashing a little bit. It got a little bit bright, so added my sunnies. Y'all, I think the description on these, I don't know if it's purple, lavender, or what, but they're giving peach coral vibes right now. So that is how I updated it, took out that half tuck, so it's just a little jacket now. And if it warms up a lot, I can always just remove the jacket and wear the tank top. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey, party people. Happy Thursday. Today is October 2nd. I am not in the office, but this is my fit today. I'm going to go hang out with my mom for a little bit, so let me walk you through this. On my feet, I have these booties. They are vegan leather, but they do a really good job of imitating real leather. You have to be careful with faux leather. Sometimes it looks really plasticky and not real, but if that's the look you're going for, you know, knock yourself out. I have these straight leg denim, dark denim pants on, almost skinny, but they are not, with the frayed edges. I have on a turtleneck because it was quite cool this morning, although at this point I could probably go without the jacket, but the jacket is the star of the show. This is Michael Kors. Of course, it was thrifted. What I like about this is houndstooth is usually in a black and white pattern, and we have this beautiful tan and brown pattern here. So I brought that brown in my purse. This is my Gucci Hobo. And oh, this cute ring, which is actually reversible. It's a tan heart on that side and a black heart on that side. Pro tip: your scarves, your hats, they don't have to be just because you didn't do your hair that morning. They can actually be an intentional part of your outfit. The other day I saw someone in Starbucks and she had her head wrapped most beautifully, and seeing her inspired me to use my wrap. Now, I would have preferred a brown or tan wrap to go along with the colors, but the black works fine. These sunglasses I have that have the gradient from dark to light and has the teardrop on the back side with the aviator style. These are a Bottego dupe. I am glad that I did not purchase the $500 pair. I think I paid $5 for these, because while I like them, it is hard to get on because of that ear wrap in the back. And while I typically do prefer to purchase the brand name item, in this case, I am glad that I did not. So that is the fit. You guys have a wonderful day and be safe out there. Hey, party people, happy Saturday. Okay, so you guys, I need your help. I am going to brunch and I am deciding between two pairs of boots. It's like mid 50s, high 50s for brunch. And so I have these snake skin print boots. They are cloth. And then in the next clip, you will see the other pair of boots that I have that I'm trying to decide between. So let's give this a good look-see. I like these, but I'm just thinking all this snake print might be too much with the like snow leopard print here at the sleeves. I'd rather have just like a little bit of taste of the snake skin print. So let's see what the other boots look like. And then you guys can drop a comment below which ones you prefer. Hey, party people, happy Saturday. Today is October 4th. This is the final fit. In the clip right before this, I showed you a different pair of boots that I was considering, but I ultimately decided on these because I thought the snake pattern in the entire boot was a little bit much competing with this, and we just have the peekaboo of it in these, so I thought this went better. It's pretty bright, so I'm just going to throw on my Versace shades, which is what I wore today. So this was my brunch fit. I went to brunch this morning to celebrate a good friend of mine's birthday. Happy birthday, Jay. And it was like 55, 60 degrees. I have to go to a soccer game this afternoon, so it is much warmer now, in the low 70s, so I will have to change, but I wanted to show you guys this look. So this sweater, I originally saw it on Shein. Turns out it was a dupe of a more expensive sweater, but even as a dupe, it was too much on Shein for me, and so I just kind of let it go. Y'all, guess where I found it? Yes, if you said the thrift store, you would be right. I think it was like $5 or $7. It is not Shein. I don't think it's the actual brand, but I just love it. I love the green. I love the black and white with the little tigers. So I was very fortunate to snap this up. Another lady was trying it on, and you know how you get something and you're thinking about it, looking at it in the mirror. I looked through those racks beside her like it was for my life. And when she finally set it down and walked away, you know I snatched it up. So I paired it with this denim skirt, which was also thrifted. It has this split in the front with this frayed hem, which I love. I don't remember the brand, but I will put it up here to the side. And then I paired my Jimmy Choo boots. They are over the knee. They are suede and leather, and they have this cute snake skin print detail right here at the heel. For accessories, I have these cool earrings. They're two-part, so that front part is kind of goes into the second part. I think I got them from Hawaii. And then I just used gold accessories. I thought this one was really cute because it's a tiger, and we got the tiger here. I should have worn a gold belt, but I didn't. And like I said, my Versace shades for my bag. Y'all, my earring just popped off. For my bag, I have my Cole Haan leather bag. That was a TJ Maxx find a long time ago. Let me pick up my earring. And obviously, I could have gone for a cream bag, probably would have been cute, or the natural black. Whenever black is an option, I try to find something else. Like, you could always do black. Black is like the default. So if I couldn't have done the green, I would have done the cream, which there's not a lot of cream, so that would have really popped as well. But I thought where I hold this bag, carrying it down like this, the pop of green against the black really actually makes the sweater pop out more. So that is the look for Saturday morning. I'm going to come back and show you what I'm going to wear to the game. Now, you know I like to rep the children's game by wearing their colors. So let's see what I come up with, because I got less than an hour to get ready. And that is the fit. All right, be safe out there. Okay, so I'm back. This is what I came up with for my son's soccer game. I actually did not have an hour. I had like 10 minutes. So I try to wear their team colors. So his is baby blue. I got this shirt from Dubai, so that would have been back in 2018. And you know I love anything with rhinestones. So I wanted to bring in that kind of silver reflective aspect with my shoes. So I have on these Sam Edelman mini wedge sandals. For my earrings, I debated between silver studs or maybe some little rhinestone studs, but I actually ended up going with these earrings that have the purple and two blue stones in them. I just thought I picked up that baby blue quite nicely. No other jewelry. Again, I was rushing. I wore the same skirt as before. I was at the game, so I didn't change my purse out. And this is the final look. So this brings us to the end of another week. I hope that you have found some inspiration of things to pull in your closet. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have made it this far, I'm going to assume that you have. So again, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell so that you never miss an upload. I do my OOTDs for the week on Sunday, and I usually have an upload on Wednesday, which will be either mini thrift hauls, TJ Maxx Marshall hauls, or pretty much anything that I think you guys might want to watch. If you guys have specific suggestions for that Wednesday vid, please consider dropping a comment down below. For instance, I think I will be doing one coming up here about my jacket coat collection. So with that, I thank you for watching again. I thank my current subscribers. I appreciate you so very, very much. I'm still a new YouTuber trying to grow my channel. And with that, you guys, be safe out there.